Thank you for tuning in to the first ever Honeys of Louisiana YouTube channel video. You know, at first I wanted to consider maybe talking about a brief introduction and so on and so forth, but I really want to talk about something that really hadn't been going viral, but it's kind of trending, and that's the discussion of the Tupac Method. Now, to me, the Tupac Method has been going on for quite some time, but it's not really something that I'm interested in doing on the Honeys of Louisiana food trailer during crawfish season. To me, the Tupac Method is basically where you boil in fresh water and then soak in the seasoned water. And it's just something that really doesn't really come to mind when I'm thinking of what type of crawfish I want to eat when I'm eating boiled crawfish from somewhere. To me, the purpose of the Tupac Method was brought around because what you're actually doing when you're cooking in the clean pot and boiling in the and you're finishing and soaking in the seasoned pot is you're actually able to cook twice as many batches as you are as opposed to the conventional method. And I say it because of this. What's the general saying? The first pot's good, but the second pot's always better. Well, the reason why the third pot's not always better is because that second pot has that earthiness in the water from the first batch, and it has all of the elements of the earthiness and those seasonings combined. And so to me, you're really missing that when you're doing the two-pot method. Say, for example, you've got charbroiled oysters. I'm not going to spend some time rinsing my oysters off in cold water before I char grill them. Okay. The second thing comes to mind is all of the back talk about putting ice in your seasoned water when to basically dilute what you're doing. So, you know, to me, if I were to do a two-pot method, I would boil in fresh water, but your seasoning for the second batch would have to be twice as heavy because you're basically taking crawfish which have nothing but probably boiled in 8 gallons of pure water, and now you're soaking them in your seasoning water. So the seasoning water, to me, is therefore diluted with all the water that the crawfish are bringing over. And not to really aggravate the PETA people, but when you're putting dead crawfish that were boiled alive in the plain water, they're not going to absorb as much seasoning as they would as if they were boiled when they were if they were alive when they were put in the water. So again, if you're worried about putting dead crawfish in your seasoned water when you're boiling, you definitely wouldn't want to put dead boiled crawfish into your seasoned water to comply with the two-pot method. And the last important point to take consideration of is you would have to have literally 2 pots to do this and complete this method. So I just wanted to let everybody know that they can rest assured that when they come to have boiled crawfish on the Honeys of Louisiana boiled crawfish trailer, that is going to be the 1-pot principle of boiling in the seasoned water. I think that flavor and that method produces the most dynamic flavor profile that you can get. So with that, I just wanted to wrap this video up and thank everybody for coming out and checking out this video. And I'd like you to please consider a subscribing to my channel. All you got to do is hit the subscribe button. It's free and it won't cause any spam issues, okay? All it does is allow me to get into the YouTube algorithm so that we can help spread the word for people who are also surfing the net like yourself. Thanks again for checking out Honeys of Louisiana's first video, and we hope to see you in many more videos to come. Thank you.